Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a whole new setup. I bought some studio lighting. I'm still trying to figure out what I want my setup to be. Bear with me. But today I have a very exciting video because I saw this post. KG Bennett Beauty, famous makeup artist, he has posted a picture on Instagram with what 2018 makeup trends do you wish would disappear in 2019. My pick: red/orange eyeshadow combos. There's over 453 comments and it kind of gave me an idea. Why don't I just combine all of those horrible trends that people want to disappear in 2019? If you follow those trends and you enjoy it, carry on doing it. But today I'm doing my makeup following the trends that we want to leave in 2018. So yeah, if you would like to see that video, just carry on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with my brows because that's what I've been doing lately. Someone with 110 likes, Instagram eyebrows need to go away. And I can only assume she means a very thick brows, a very strongly drawn in brows that are carved out with concealer. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't think I like this background. Might have to buy a blind or something. Another trend that I've seen people do is draw a monobrow and then conceal there. I'm kind of tempted to do that as well, to be fair. Let's do it. I know this way they are trying to make their brows as even as they can be. I usually have the most difficulty with the arch and the tail to make those even rather than the front of my brows because I want them feathered in anyway, so you know that line to me is kind of pointless. People do that, let's do it too. And I think that's kind of the theme. People don't consider that this makeup look might not look flattering on me. Fair enough, if you want to wear that makeup, do it, even if it's not flattering on you. But you want your makeup to look nice, you know? Majority of us wear makeup because we want to look nice. I wish I got the P. Louise base. Never tried the P. Louise base, but people, in my opinion, really overuse it. They just put way too much of it on. I always just use a little bit of concealer and really bounce it into my skin. This way I can take the excess off and I feel the amount that's been put on the lid. Once you do a cut crease, which I will do later, you end up putting so much product that your eyes look straight up heavy with the amount of product you've put on. I think I need to wipe this. I can't. Let me do the monobrow again, just so I can use concealer to wipe it off after. I actually followed the girl that came up with this trend on Instagram because her makeup is amazing. And for my eyes, I'm going to do red/orange eyeshadow combo because that's what KG Bennett doesn't like. And one of the girls in the comments suggested that dreadful cut crease should be left in 2018. And since Jaclyn Hill was in the picture, let's use her palettes. I think the one thing that we've learned in 2018 was blending is key. Can't even look at myself with those brows, you know. And by the way, I predict that this is overall going to look good because those trends make you look flawless. They make you look Instagram ready and amazing. But A, they're not practical, and B, they look very overdone. Alright, so I have this. I like it, it's a nice blend, it's a nice combo. I love these shades, but fair enough, I understand that that's all we tend to see these days. One thing that I've learned this year about cut creases is that you want to stamp your concealer. I think I'm going to swipe it at first. A way around the thickness issue that you come across with cut creases is to go straight in with your shimmer shade. It's a lot harder if you want to use a matte shade, but with a shimmer shade, especially if you're foiling it, it will work fantastic as a cut crease. and you don't need to cut your crease beforehand. I'm going to use Guilt Trip and I will foil it. Not the greatest shade, but I like how you can see by having a concealer and then foiling the shadow as well, it just gives you like a crusty lid, like an elephant skin kind of situation. I need something on the brow bone, something that of course has to be blinding. I'm going to take VIP. I'm going to do my other eye and then I will be right back. Let's move on to the skin. Apply 50 layers of different facial oils only to bake your face under 50 layers of powder. 260 likes. I don't have any facial oils because I don't use them. I have oily skin. Yes, you can use oils when you have oily skin, but that should be part of your skincare. But one thing I will do, that was one of the answers, I can't find it, but it is to drop stuff on your face with a dropper. So let's do that. I'm using hyaluronic acid 2%, and as you can see, you can drip it all over yourself. Some tears on my face. This is basically a moisturizer. It just hydrates the face. But what I want to do is to add glow, because people essentially add glow before their foundation. They think it will shine through. I mean, yes it does, but if you are going to use a very highlighting primer, why would you put full coverage? That's going to hide it anyway. You know, it's just... If it's not a full coverage foundation, I kind of understand. Online, 90% of people use full coverage foundations. Mixing it with your foundation, fair enough. And I have loads of texture, so this is not flattering for my skin at all. People don't understand that. People see their favourite YouTubers online and they're like, yep, I'm going to do exactly the same. Not considering their skin type, skin tone. Another trend that I personally found was very common throughout, especially on YouTube, was mismatched foundation. And I get it. I had that problem. It is very hard to find your shade. But what people did was intentionally use a shade that was way too dark and lighten it with a too light of a concealer. I bet I'm gonna feel amazing because I'm gonna look tanned. Nice and orange. And you know, the brows that you carved out, yeah, they will stand out as well because your concealer was way too light in comparison to your foundation. I swear down, this is going even more orange. Even though this is like way too dark for me, I can fix that with super light concealer. I need to conceal those under eyes and I need them to look brightened and awake, right? And do not tell me you have not seen this contrast before. I know I have. I want coverage for days, so I'm applying loads. And this is the part where you can use your concealer, get rid of that monobrow. Finally. You know, it doesn't matter that your pomade is mixing with your concealer and you're essentially putting your pomade as part of your facial makeup. It doesn't matter. And it looks slightly grey there, but it's fine. A step that I just know I'm going to enjoy so much. We're going to bake. I'm going to get rid of the creases under my eyes. Loads of powder. And I'm going to put it under my eyes. I can already feel how tightening this is and how my under eye just feels super heavy. Amazing. Okay, I need to stop being sarcastic because I'm not hating on it. If you love baking, fair enough. But not everyone's under eye is made for baking. And there is a massive difference between baking and setting your under eye. My favourite place to bake, I said I wasn't going to be sarcastic, but is on my top lip where I do have a very small moustache and it highlights them brilliantly. I feel so great. I can't breathe. I don't see anything about contour. Let's try and make this look bad. Actually, let's try and make this look good, because I personally don't think I look that great in a contour. Makeup Geek contour pan in Breakup. I actually quite like this, despite it being very cool toned. I prefer my contour to be slightly warmer. It will look like a bruise. Love it. Let's give ourselves a beard, because you know I don't have a jaw, so I'm going to use a super grey contour shade and pretend like I have one. Let's contour that double chin that I don't have and I can totally hide with makeup. And because I want my contour to be nice and sharp, I'm going to bake that as well. Even though I'm not a fan of baking, I actually quite like this trick. I didn't see anything about blush in the comments. I don't know, could you add blush wrong? Maybe a little bit, I guess. I just look like a drag queen. That's not a bad thing. I love drag queens, but that's not really what I'm going for on a daily basis anyway. I need to brush off my bake and then I can give myself the Rudolph nose. Let's brush off that fantastic bake. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Crime. Crusty under eye. Definitely what I was going for. Brown, pink and yellow. Just like ice cream. What are they called? Napoleons? I think so. I don't know how this turned into like taking a mick out of everyone's makeup, but it did. My favourite Anastasia Nicole Guerrero collaboration. And even though most of the time I definitely would not pick that white, I want a blinding highlight, and blinding has to be, you know, like almost white.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Beautiful cast. Oh, that cast is everything. I need to put some on my cupid's bow, on my nose, the reindeer trend. So not on just the very, very tip, like a small one. This feels crusty above my lip. I would never leave the house looking like this. For my lashes today, I'm going to take lashes that are way too big for my eye and just going to hide all of this beautiful work that I did on my eye. The glue on my lashes is not dried yet, so I'm actually going to do my lips. I think the mistake that people make is taking a liner that's way too dark for them. There was no other suggestion in the comments other than crusty lips and a lipstick that is just a little bit way too dry. Kat Von D in Ophelia. I love the colour of this, but it's so drying it actually hurts. Okay, my super long lashes, because that's the only ones I will wear. You know, you can barely see the shadow underneath, but to be honest, you can barely see my eyes. Again, if you've never tried sticking your lashes from underneath, try it, because this seems to be so much harder than sticking them from underneath. To lock this amazing makeup that I did on myself, I'm going to drench my face in some setting spray. Gone all over my clothes, I can't see, it's on my mirror. I need to fan it in and it will hold all night long. My hair is wet. Okay, my hair is still wet. This is the final look. I really hope that you do take this video and any video you watch online with a grain of salt. Not everything will look good on you. Not everyone looks good as they say they do. I mean, I Facetune my pictures. I don't do any retouching on my videos, but you know, I don't try to be perfect. This was fun. Welcome to 2019. Can we leave all the makeup mistakes in 2018? Please. Yeah. This was not a diss. If you do your makeup a certain way, carry on doing it. If it makes you happy, that's what matters the most. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to like. That's not the way I do it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.